What's up, you guys? Say if you're getting blurry videos and you're recording at a high resolution, like 1920 by 1080, make sure your hard drive has enough write speed to do that, or your videos will come out blurry. And make sure you're getting a constant FPS, because if you don't, your videos will come out blurry and grainy and not good quality. Another thing, when you're encoding and stuff like that, MP4 or Windows Media Video is a good codec, but MP4 seems to take less time, and you have the option, if your graphics card can do it, is to render with your graphics card, which is a lot faster. Got 256 stream processors going, so there you go. I mean, it's really ridiculous. So here are my settings. In main concept, there's something wrong with the code. Main concept AVC/ACC or something. I don't know what it is, but all these presets right here are messed up. I was able, before I reformatted it and got my new graphics card, I was able to render the main concept with my graphics card. But now I get an error message saying blah blah blah. I can't find the cause and stuff. So I figured it was my GPU, and so I went to Sony AVC/MVC. I've tried these presets down here, you know, AVC HD, Blu-ray, and these won't have any audio, so that's out of the question. And so you go to memory stick, SD, NTSC widescreen. You go to custom template, and you change the memory stick to AVC. Then you change your, you know, whatever you got, so high definition, and you know, profile high. These are only ones you can use. And 29 seems to be the best. I mean, you go to 25, whatever, but no matter what frame rate you record at, and if you render it, make sure it's the same, because if you go and record at 30 FPS and you render it at 50 or whatever, or 59, and then you upload it to YouTube, it's going to end up being at 30 frames per second anyways, because they're going to re-encode it. So yeah, you want your field order to be non-progressive, your pixel aspect ratio 1, and your bit rate 8 is the max. I go with 10 because I have fast upload speed, so it doesn't really matter to me. And if your GPU can, put this render using GPU if available, or you use recommended. It doesn't matter. This, I usually change this to 44, and I change this to 192,000 bit rate. I use that at stereo, and then I use my system. You can check your GPU right here, see if that's available, and change your format to MP4. And your project, I would put that at best, and that's what I use right there. Then I hit render, and that's easy. Is it you know, something else to it. Thanks for watching. There's one more thing I want to add. When you're recording video games, you'll get a motion blur, and you want to remove that. You click on your project, you go to properties, and you want to disable resampling, and that'll get rid of all the, I'm not sure about loop, and if your project is like, so you get your 720p video and you want to do it in 1080p, you remove this. You keep maintain aspect ratio. You want to uncheck that, and it'll fill in it, you know, because your preview and your project is at 1920, but you recorded at 720. It will stretch your video out to fit the 1920 by 1080. Some will look stretched, some of it won't. If you record at 1280 by 720 and you take off aspect ratio, it won't maintain aspect ratio. It won't really look that stretched out. So that's a little tip for you. If you record at 720p, 1280 by 720, and and you do that and you render at 1920 by 1080, it will not look that stretched out. So there's a little tip for you. And also, stop using fraps. Use DxTory. It's 10 times better. When you use DxTory, it uses your graphics card instead of your processor to record, and you lose a little bit of frame rate, but it doesn't bog your system down. Like when you record at fraps, like right now I'm recording my desktop, it's stuck at 30 frames per second. DxTory will show your frame rate and it'll show you what you're recording at. It's 10 times better. I would just suggest you to buy it. Don't go and download it. I mean, you can't, whatever. I would just suggest you to buy it because I'm pretty sure it's still in its beta form or its alpha form, and he's updating it constantly. Like every time a new game comes out, he updates it. And if there's a problem, go on the forums. The actual coder is on the forums, and he will help you out with any problem you're having with. And the only way he's going to help you out is if you buy it. There's so many people out there downloading this, and come on, help the guy out. He made this program by himself, and it's not that bad. It's only like $46, and it's a really good program if you really want to get into making videos and recording your gameplay. It has so many options. It's ridiculous. DxTory is the #1 video gaming recording software out there that I would suggest for anybody. You can even use it with XSplit to use it as a camera to only record your game and not your desktop. So if you want to upload to Twitch with XSplit, it's awesome. So I highly recommend using DxTory, and go out and buy it, help him out. It's an awesome product, and thanks for watching.